the crevices and corners of your chicken kind of a thing and make sure that it's well seasoned. There you go.
Oh, lovely.
This is always easy food. It's not difficult.
And just slap it onto your char grill pan.
And slap it onto your char grill pan there, make sure that's
fantastic. There you go.
Right.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. And we just allow that to cook that down. So, Rakie, what about you? Food growing up? Did you get inspired by your mother or...?
My mum used to do loads of cooking, but no, I didn't. Everything I learned from her, I forgot.
Oh, right.
And
it's easy, though, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I didn't. When I was a student, I didn't keep doing it. I tried to cook rice once as a student, and an hour and a half later, it still hadn't cooked, so that was my cooking over for a while.
Oh, right. So, yeah. But he's going to be doing some rice here now,
well, I want to see how you do rice in under an hour,
I've got hot water here, Levi, for you. Here we are, Chef. Okay. Got a little bit there. Yeah, that sort of should be...
That makes it cook quicker. OK.
Yeah, all right. Oh, right.
Am I going to leave these here?
Yes, we're going to use that we're going to do that with the jerk chicken.
And so what about cooking to impress anybody? Have you ever sort of, you know, in your sort of years, you decided to go into the kitchen and say, I'm going to invite a couple of girlfriends around or a boyfriend around and show them how to do it?
I cooked a meal for my husband when we'd been together about a week.
Yeah.
And it was just the first date, and it was simple. It was just tuna, pasta, mayonnaise. I thought something easy and quick. After about 40 minutes of trying to get it to taste good, I finally turned to him and said, this is awful. I can't give you this. And he said, no, it'll be fine. And he took a mouthful and went, God, you're right.
It was so terrible.
And, and then he tried to doctor it with loads of Tabasco sauce. We just drowned it in Tabasco sauce and ate it. And since then, he's been happy to do the cooking and leave me to do the washing up.
I know, there's nothing wrong in that, darling. But what about learning how to sort of do something? You want to learn how to cook the rice perfectly, a bit of jerk chicken. This would be the type of meal that you could really inspire someone with, isn't it?
Absolutely. And the other, I want to learn how you get to do all these things at the same time, so that you don't have to put them in the microwave because something's got cold or it's all cooked and there's one thing that's
timing's everything, isn't it?
Timing's everything, and I don't know anything about timing in any area of my life.
You can say that again, love.
Yeah. What's it like working with that man down there? I don't know if you know this, ladies and gentlemen. Both Aid and, of course, Rakie here work on Holby City together. Is he good? Because didn't you have a little thing with him at one time?
Oh, it's an ongoing thing.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Good snogger, eh?
What?
Good snogger.
Well, so are you, darling. Thank you very much.
I think it's quite nice.
Do you know what? We have a really good time. You know, I laugh at his jokes. They're never very funny, but it makes him happy.
Oh, did you hear that, Aid?
I did,
yeah. There we are.
Can I do something with this pineapple?
Yes, you can, my love, I'm sure. What would you like done with that pineapple, Chef?
Slice that pineapple in half, please, Rakie. Thank you, darling.
There we are. Do you want
to take the top off?
I think so. Then get some nice slices going. I think he wants to fry it in a bit of butter or something like that.
Absolutely.
Take the skin off. Let me just show you. Here we are. If you just... here we are. Take this, give you an idea. I'll start you off.
Thank you.
Let's move that down. It doesn't matter the fact is, because that's not exactly raw fish or anything like that. So we'll just take that down there and just rub that down. That knife needs a little bit of a...
Oh, see, look at that.
There we are.
I persevere with a really blunt knife.
At home you do you? I'm just taking the outside skin off there, and then you can sort of char grill that and do what you want to do.
Shush!
There we are, and I'm sure that he'd like you to slice that up, do what you want with it, and then you can pop that into your lovely foaming butter with sugar and all that. I'm going to leave you to get on with it. The jerk chicken is smelling really fiery. Got bonnet peppers in there. Let's see how Leslie and Aid are doing. OK.
Yeah. To where?
Just over here.
All right, so what's happening over here, then?
I'm just the skivvy, mate. I'm just
He is the skivvy. How is he doing?
How far do I take it?
Oh, you love him. You love him.
OK, darling, get rid of it all. Get
I'm
rid of
getting
it.
rid, love. I'm getting rid of it.
All right, then don't
Okay.
throw that away, though. That's a very important bit there.
Faster, faster.
There we are.
OK, good. I want flat parsley, basil.
OK, we're halfway now. 10 minutes to go. What about your tagliatelle, Les? How's that going to
Right,
feature?
that's going to go in a second, actually, Ains. I'm just going to lift out this purple sprouting now.
How big do you want this stuff?
Well, I want it ripped, you know, but don't over-chop it, darling, because you'll lose a lot of the flavour,
Not chopped at all?
Just rip.
That's quite interesting, Les, that you're saying...
Just go, and rip it. OK, all right, so... OK, so the purple sprouting...
Pretend it's your underwear.
You won't be able to rip it, you need an axe. OK.
And they're getting on terribly well, terribly well.
He's doing very well. He's a very good assistant in the kitchen.
I'm sure he is.
All right, OK,
Lovely.
so let's just get a
Very
little
good
more...
assistant in the bedroom too, my darling.
Oh. There's nothing stopping him today. Now,
No,
what
I
about
can
this?
hoover.
You can hoover too. What are you wearing?
No, is that good enough?
Yes, I'm sure that's absolutely perfect.
That's ripped.
Now,
That's
tell
not-
me, this whole comedy business, you know, we talked briefly about it starting up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is it still something that excites you when you walk on stage? Do you ever look back at the young ones and Bottom and things like that and think, I want to relive those moments?
Well, you know, I look about young ones and I think that's a bit slow and tired these days.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know about you, but last time I saw any of my old stuff, I was a bit disappointed.
So you think comedy's kind of moved forward?
I think the pace of it has, yeah. I think we were... I mean, if you remember the young ones properly, there was some really boring bits in it.
Well, there were.
You know,
but
you
the
go downstairs,
characters
there'd
were
be
so good.
two guys on a raft who had nothing to do with the show, talking for hours about something rather esoteric.
They were quite spacey, weren't they?
They were a bit.
Yeah, they were spacey. But I love the, you know, the idea of the dress and everything else. And you waited for those moments because there was comedy brilliance in there all the time.
Yeah.
What impresses you now, then, Adrian?
I like the Mighty Boosh. I think they're very funny. I think, you know, most comedy is the same throughout history. You know, the Crazy Gang inspired the Goons. And
It's a generation
Goons
thing,
inspired
isn't it?
But it's all actually the same joke. It's just people who catch it.
Sure.
You know, some people are just on fire with it at some point.
And what about your wife, Jennifer Saunders? Does she make you laugh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Not in the bedroom, obviously.
He seems to like that room, doesn't he? Yeah.
Spend a lot of time in there. It's a studio flat. No, what were we talking about? I think, I mean, Jennifer's sister, you know, one of the best comedians we've ever had. Comedian or comedian.
And so how did you meet? Was it...
We met at the Comedy Store, we met in a strip club. Well, the comic strip, as it was, the club where we met, was part of Raymond's Review Bar.
It was great in those days, I remember that.
We were there, we were alternative comedians, and the bar had topless barmaids.
I know.
It was fantastic.
OK, look at this. Les has scooped out... did she get you to scoop out that bread, eh?
I've done nearly everything.
I know. Well, that's nothing wrong with that.
What's that, baby?
Yeah, sorry,
Yes,
he said that he's been very busy and...
Yes, right,
and
OK.
he helped you scoop out the bread, did he, Les?
Yeah, no. But anyway, go and get that. Go and get that
get-
tuna. Go and get that tuna. Hurry up.
Lovely.
Where is
Right,
it?
OK.
Where's the
Tuna
tuna?
steak in the
Tuna,
fridge.
tuna patty, breadcrumbs,
Where's
some
the tuna?
seasoning. In the freezer, babe. In the freezer.
Where's the freezer?
In there, in the fridge.
I see, yeah.
OK.
What's he like? What's he like? Is this your creamy tilapia
Yeah, that's the
sauce?
creamy
news,
tilapia.
I found the tuna.
Oh, good, darling. Put it on the board, and I want you to get a nice sharp knife, and I want you to slice it very, very finely. And I need to clear the deck.
Are you quite happy with doing that? Slicing it very,
I
very
like
finely?
slicing
He
things.
does.
yeah.
He looks good, actually.
Now,
I want it thin.
Which way? That way or lengthways?
I think probably going with the... I think probably... Really
not a good
nice
knife,
and
is it?
thin. It's not bad, actually. Really nice and thin. Is that nice and thin for you?
Are your knives better than our knives?
Yeah, darling.
OK,
Try this one.
I'm going to
Try
leave
this
it.
one.
I'll come back and see you. We've got 5 minutes to go now, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of things going on here.
Right,
Beautiful
okay,
creamy taleggio sauces,
Nice
which I think is going to be combined with that lovely tagliatelle pasta. But we'll find out a little bit later. How's it going down here,
It's
Chef?
going fabulous and fantastic.
Yeah, you really enjoying it? The jerk
I am.
chicken
It's
smell
great.
good?
Smell fantastic.
OK,
Yeah,
then,
it's
beautiful.
fantastic, yes.
And you've got the corn that
We've
you
got the
just...
corn to just slap in here in a cup. Let's get this out.
OK, so you're going to pop that in there
Pop that
and
in
glaze
there.
that up.
Yes,
OK.
with a bit of scotch bonnet. Give it a bit of heat as well,
Yeah,
yes.
and it's smelling good?
It smells delicious.
OK.
I couldn't cook this, though. It's too much on at once.
I know.
I'd have left the kitchen by now.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? If you're a bit worried about this and you want to copy what you've done, you just go to our website. It's all on there. All the information. We've got lovely recipes
And where I
on
can
there.
buy it ready cooked.
Ready cooked?
Yes.
You have to invite me and leave it Now, let's have a look at this. This is the chocho, the
This is the
Christophine.
chocho, yes, it's going fabulous. It's
4
in butter.
minutes, guys,
4
to go.
minutes, yes.
Yeah.
It's in butter and it's going to be nice and really tender and
Okay.
chunky and crispy.
And you parboiled it
everything.
first, didn't you,
We
Chef?
parboiled it and then we fry it in butter afterwards.
OK, just look at this. We've got this beautiful chicken here. So one side we've got that, and the other side you can see here. It's lovely and crispy. Look at that, all
With
the
our homemade
beautiful
jerk sauce, of course.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Now, it all started off for you on Dragon's Den.
It did indeed.
Were you nervous at the time doing it?
Well, Ainsley, you know, traditionally dragons are fierce things. Of course you're going to be scared of dragons. You ask King Arthur or Jason and the Argonauts or whatever.
Absolutely, yeah. So it was just nice to get there, and it's taken you to this position. Do you think it's kind of made you even more of a cook because you've kind of identified with it more and you can spend more time dedicating yourself
Absolutely,
to it?
and it makes you just want to be more perfection now.
Yeah.
It makes you just want to, you know, do more perfect and try new things. As
Sure.
before it
I'll
was
get that in.